The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public. So next to the plate for Texas, Tadahito Shinjo. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Well, to second, this could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Phillips waits on it. And that ends the inning. Settling in now, Manny Guerrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Ready now, Danny Owen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nomar Mazara. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Here comes the payoff pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Digging in to try it again, Smokey.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Line towards center field. Phillips is right there, 1 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kelly Phillips. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his left. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Texas.
Riding in once again, Smokey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Bizarro looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there. But that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Hinson ranging back. Gone! Marco Ramirez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more. Smokey has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
The last at bat, Nettie. This guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 count. Here it is. Popped him up. Candelario in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one.
Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Batting third, second baseman, Smokey.
Now here's the pitch.
Take a look, find it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Schreiber has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Oh, way to square that thing up, man.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits.
Comes 0-2. Runners off for second. Swinging a ground ball to third.
All right, hold on, right here.
In time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Damian McCaig. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Damian McCaig.
Hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Grimm. And their runners at the corners now.
Jeff Grimm.
Ready for another chance? Damian McCaig. He singled his last time up.
Damian McCaig.
Hard hit ball to second. Smokey ranges to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third.
Into the box now. Smokey 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 3-0. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped up. Maris is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Rolando Alvarado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Alvarado.
Line to the right side.
Here you go, find the ball, find the
And
ball.
this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. Standing in, Sergio Rubio.
Sergio Rubio.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
The 1-2. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. Digging in once again, Smokey. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that is always...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready once again, Jason Neal. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Ready for another shot now. Rolando Alvarado. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And the runner's breaking for third.
All right, you're here.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run.
And now the Red Sox DH, Rafael Peña. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in for Boston, Randy Maris. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hard on the ground to third. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Cody Reyes. Play ball to second. 4. He's got it. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Striding forward now for the Sox, Rufus Ware, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. On the ground is short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Next for New York, Smokey. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Waldron will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Smokey is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Smokey, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. But the runner's back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Last chance for the Yankees. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Quevedo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Still 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. On to first, and that's your ball game. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. From the oldest stepping into the box, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was. So striding forward now, Jeff Grimm, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And there he goes towards second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Into the box, Rufus Ware. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. So 1-1 home. Oh, the second, this could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Austin Kelton. He reached on a single in his first try. Working for the punch out, and he sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Leading off the inning, Smokey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Waldron going back on it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Stepping in, Smokey, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
Dive, and he knocks it down. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Standing in now for the Yankees, Jason Neal, and he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this. So stepping in, Rufus Ware, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And shot here as this is sent towards second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up. Smokey will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And that misses, ball 1. 3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Three and one.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
High and deep to left center field. Ware ranging back. And it's gone into the monster seats.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankees. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Coming to the plate now, Rufus Ware, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting third, second baseman, Smokey.
He's set and the pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The relay throw. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Digging in, Smokey. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Ready once again, Jeff Grimm.
Third baseman, Jeff Grimm.
1-1, here it is.
1-1.
Third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Digging in to try it again. Smokey, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He hit the corner and tries for third. Smokey takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big league.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Reyes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The inning is it sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Austin Kelton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the 1-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? For 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, he made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. He's set. Here it comes. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya.
Well, people always... Yeah, the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you base. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer.
Batting third, second baseman, Smokey.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Smokey at third with 2 away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Sergio Rubio.
Scorched to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0.
Striding in once again, Smokey. He singled his last time up.
Smokey.
From the stretch. Squared that one up just a little late. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Neal. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Neal.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sergio Rubio. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. In now is the Yankees DH, Carmen Diaz. He reached on a single in his first try. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Next for New York, Abraham Quevedo. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next up for the Red Sox, Dwayne Waldron.
Dwayne Waldron.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get. Ready for another shot now. Smokey as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Here's a high pop-up. Grimm is there. One down. Now at the plate, Smokey. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Up top, it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Three and one, here it is. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jason Neal.
Jason Neal.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in once again, Sergio Rubio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
On the bag.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty. Now, meanwhile here, this ball is crushed. It is high. It's deep. And it's a grand slam.
They were so close to getting out of this.
In now, Smokey. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Driver has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Grimm is under it, and that ends the inning. Striding in for Boston, Jeff Grimm. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Smokey loves it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift.
At the plate, Smokey. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Smokey.
He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. DeLong at third. Quevedo stands at second. No outs. Lays off 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
3-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waldron moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in.
Batting second, center fielder, Dwayne Waldron.
Popped up. Smokey waits on it. He's got it one away. Stepping in, Damian McCaig. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Damian McCaig.
1-1.
The inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Alexander at second. Quevedo at first. One gone. Fouled away. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Standing in, Smokey 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Smokey.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-1. Popped high in the air. Gonzalez has a play. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Damian McCaig comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do.
Settling in now, Rufus Ware.
Left fielder, Rufus Ware.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Smokey 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Smokey.
From the stretch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Hit sharply on the ground. Carter ranging up the middle, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Striding in, Smokey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Smokey.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Alexander on third with 2 out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. On the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game. Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who's
Batting third, second baseman, Smokey.
ready to deliver? Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Maynard is right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that in. Coming to the plate now, Manuel Delgado, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Working for the punch out and the off. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, a double play. Into the box now, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Smokey.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Lauren Campos. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Lauren.
Line toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that.
Now at the plate, Roger Nestorov. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th.
Ready for another chance? Smokey, no hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Chance gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's inside. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Delgado is after it. And this will land foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but The man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hard. Good job.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
Tell you, that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Come on.
To the left. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Settling in now, Luis Ibarra. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Ready to take his hacks again, Carmen Diaz, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Ready once again, Abraham Quevedo. Pretty well struck, high and deep to left field. Delgado racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch, and the throw in gets away from him, and he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. One and two.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks it.
Digging in to try it again. Smokey, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanford is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end. Well, it's a cold night. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Stanford onto the grass. And he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Smokey, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Smokey.
First offering on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in for his second at bat, Freddie Dickens.
Designated hitter, Freddie Dickens.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
1-1-1.
A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Striding in once again, James Maynard. He flew out in his last at bat.
James Maynard.
Hard on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Campos has it in his sights. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty. Digging in now for the Mariners, Steve Stanford. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Stanford.
Hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Before we take our lead. We are under the bright. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting.
Batting third, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out into right center, well hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Jason Neal.
Runner breaks for third. This is line to left. Delgado is going to have room out there as he puts this. Next for Seattle, Steve Stanford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Stanford.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Smokey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Next for New York, Smokey hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game. From the Bronx. So coming to the plate, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's running. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Smith going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Stefan Lopez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stefan Lopez.
High pop-up. Neal is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Stefan Lopez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Stefan Lopez.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side. Digging in, Smokey. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Smokey.
From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
2-0 now. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Chance aboard here at first with nobody out. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow!
Well, that pitch was...
Digging in once again, Steve Stanford. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Out towards second. Smokey fields it cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first. Digging in now, James Maynard. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit ball to second. Played on the back. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Ahmad Smith. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Ahmad Smith.
And on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to take his hacks again, Smokey, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lauren Campos.
Lauren Campos.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the... Digging in, Smokey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Now it's 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Campos is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
So digging in now, Lauren Campos. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Batting second, second baseman, James Maynard.
On the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Into the box, Smokey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding in, Ahmad Smith. He singled his last time up.
Ahmad Smith.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. A step on the back. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Digging in to try it again, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Ready for another chance? Jason Neal. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. 1 run is scored. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches and get 2 outs, and all of a sudden.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in once again, Smokey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he's back standing. And he misses again, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher, and if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Neal coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Striding in once again, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 1-1 home. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The tag gets 1. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Ready once again, Jason Neal.
Number 34, Jason Neal.
Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for second. Chopper to first. Might only get 1. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Here's big Aaron Judge. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw. How about that? Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Maynard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now, attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason. And that's back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen into. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that misses 2-2. Just getting started here in Seattle. Count remains 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Jason Neal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Next for New York, Jason Neal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Sergio Rubio. He reached on a single in his first try. Now both runners are breaking, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, James Maynard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Towards second. It's flagged down. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Smokey. Last time through was a base hit. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Just keeping him close. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Campos moves over. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. Next for Seattle, Manuel Delgado.
The left fielder, number 23, Manuel Delgado.
The 1-2. Up the middle. Smokey is up. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in now for the Mariners, William Coe. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. To his right. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... At the plate, Smokey. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Chance on at first, nobody out. Down and away, ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike two. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard liner to center field. Campos is there, and he has it for the first out. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what...
Batting third, second baseman, Smokey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There we go.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
On a line, that's a base hit. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looked...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Popped high in the air. Stanford is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Rolando Alvarado. Smokey, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second. Hard ground ball to third. He's right there. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And he is in there. Ready now, Sergio Rubio. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Sergio Rubio.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, James Maynard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard on the ground to second. Ray to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. So coming to the plate, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-1 home. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Now a long throw home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Ready for another shot now, Jason Neal.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. In now, James Maynard, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As so digging in now, Roger Nestorov. He singled his last time up.
Roger Nestorov.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to him. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So stepping in, Smokey. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Smokey.
This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Smokey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he
We are under the
Batting third, second baseman, Smokey.
first pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and gone. Coming to the plate now, T.J. Christensen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Christensen.
On a rope to the second baseman. Into the box now, Willie Wagner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 0-2 pitch. Found out to second.
Up and down and in and out, and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Francisco over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Smokey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
2-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Wagner looking up onto the garden netting and gone. So striding in, Smokey, 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Chance stands at first with 1 out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Right side, but it's well fouled. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Neal. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses, throw down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Standing in, Sergio Rubio. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Sergio Rubio.
The 0-1 pitch. He's running, drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Stepping into the box, Abraham Quevedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3. Now at the plate, Smokey comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. DeLong rounds third and is digging for the plate. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end. So they pick up 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Willie Wagner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. High pop-up. Neal has a play. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game. We are under the
Batting third, second baseman.
Now here's the pitch. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Just underway here in San Francisco. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to group him.
And they'll have to chase it down out around the 382 sign. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't play.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends. Now at the plate, T.J. Christensen. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, T.J. Christensen.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Smokey comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now the Giants pitcher, Robbie Feliz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Smokey. And that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
The 2-1 home. Runner goes for second. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Francisco is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, Abraham Quevedo, and their runners at the corners now. 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Sliced hard on the ground. And there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Ellis Alexander, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shim is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Knight. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. On the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Rincon rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitching.
Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he singled his last time up. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Francisco will wait on it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Tyler Knight, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Walter Jim. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey has it, and there's 1 down now. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A MLB Network's coverage. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field.
Batting third, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. He'll try again, 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next to bat for the Giants, Walter Shim. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Walter.
Sent on the ground out to second. Smoke scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Settling in now, Matthew Barber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Matthew Barber.
Hard hit ball to second. Smokey right there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance, Franklin Tony.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Franklin Tony.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Popped him up. Rincon is there for it. 2 gone. Stepping in, T.J. Christensen. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scoop backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, George Price. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, Smokey.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Shim is there. 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. And
now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common.
Just about ready for...
Batting third, second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oh, and he misses it. DeLong on second. Smokey is over at first with one away.
First baseman, Jason Neal.
Runners on the move for second. High in the air out to center field. Wagner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Sergio Rubio.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The next 3-2. Line drive to left. Shim is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Walter Shim. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Walter Shim.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Matthew Barber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Smokey not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. And yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Smokey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there he goes towards second. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping up now, Rene Francisco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Francisco.
Runners off for second. Hard hit ball to second. Rained. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly. Striding in to start the 9th, Smokey, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Shoots this one over to first. Speared on the dive. Wow.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And fellas, when you're on the big.
Batting 3rd, second baseman, Smokey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Heading out toward shallow right. Price has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Andres Cervantes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cervantes.
Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Ready for another chance. Andres Cervantes.
Andres Cervantes.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. To second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. Striding in once again, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Now a throw to second, and it... Digging in and looking for more, Franklin Tony. He singled his last time up.
Franklin Tony.
Here now the 2-2.
1-1.
On the ground out to second. Smokey does it cleanly, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in once again, Jason Neal. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving stop. He goes to first. It's there, and he's out. Now at the plate, Walter Shim.
Left fielder, Walter Shim.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Smokey is in his tracks now as he puts this one away. The side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Smokey, he doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Smokey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Fouled away. Cervantes might try to make a play on it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya. And as we take another look. congratulations now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Final line score tonight, first for the victorious.